And we do want to talk a little bit more about Damar Hamlin. The 24-year-old safety is originally from Pennsylvania, just outside Pittsburgh. He played at Pitt before the Bills drafted him in 2021. Now, the injury is sending shockwaves through all levels of sports, and we know a lot of you who watched it live are waking up thinking about it.
Yeah, joining us this morning is Dr. Chad Stevens, a sports medicine specialist with Noble Pain and Sports. Dr. Stevens, thank you for waking up with us this morning.
Thank you, Mark and Kara, for having me on this morning.
Well, we heard the Bills release a statement overnight saying that Damar Hamlin did go into cardiac arrest on the field. How prepared are on-field trainers, medics, and doctors for this kind of situation? Certainly a unique one.
Well, absolutely. They are prepared for this, but it doesn't happen very often. And so what appears to have happened is the hit he took to his chest appeared to make Mr. Hamlin's heart probably go into an abnormal rhythm, which is ventricular fibrillation, and this is something called commotio cordis. And so when that happens, really the best thing to do is immediately reshocking the heart and getting it back to a more normal rhythm. And that's why you saw them getting out there with their AEDs and that's the automated defibrillator, and their CPR beginning and things. So they were on the field quickly. That's the thing you can do to have the best chance to recover quickly or recover at all from situations like this. So it looked to me like them handling on the field and not trying to hide the situation and go into a locker room or something may have been what gave him a chance to get to the hospital to get the care he's receiving.
And I know we haven't received a specific diagnosis about what happened from doctors in Cincinnati, but what are those doctors particularly looking for in the first 12 to 24 hours after a cardiac event happens?
Well, what happens is in this situation, because of the irregular rhythm, the heart goes into a failure mode where it just stops working. And so my impression is that they kept doing CPR because he must have had a pulse, but I don't think he was breathing at that point. And so I would imagine they took him to the hospital, they intubated him and put him on a ventilator, and they're trying to get some tests done and get some studies done to figure out how much viability there is left with his heart, or if there's any concern whether he's going to be able to recover from this.
Dr. Stevens, thank you for sharing your insight this morning. We look forward to some more updates later on throughout our show. Thank you for waking up with us. And of course, we do expect to learn more today about Hamlin's condition. We will likely hear more from the NFL. We will keep you updated every step of the way, both on our website at WFA.com, via the WFA app, and via our live news broadcasts too.